rescue. Or even just 10 without medicine and see what I can do with that. Maybe if I can stop the bleeding. Felicia's down 2. That's not ideal. Well, what's your medical stuff? I was putting one of my people on it without even checking. You don't have good medical. That Gat, you do. Can you tend without medicine where they are? Let's see how this goes. Palka's dead. Ginseng's hurt. Maybe move you back. Nina's hurt. Move you back. Okay. You guys literally are mostly only a decoy right now. You fucking badass short can move up a little bit, yeah? Franklin can release from that. Maybe not the best thing. Just move back. You two move back as well. Amia's not a problem, but you can move in and you can move back. Who else is hurt? Nobody else yet. Gibbiers. You died last time. Let's get you out of there. How are these two going? 6 hours. McPherson's still got 3. Who's working on McPherson again? Who the fuck is working on it? Norm? Silverware. What is your... Medical's 5. 5's good enough. Is red better? Cammy? Or? It's either, let me guess, putting you to sleep or it's taunting you with the music. Yeah. You can always turn it down a little bit because I talk a fair bit louder than the game. I'm gonna tend with you because you've got much higher medical. Okay, some of their people are coming down, but not a lot. Gonna see if I can get them. You guys are only just moving into position. Let's see what we can do. I can just move you up. Move here. I'm going to see if I can get this guy in the back. Somebody here is a pacifist, though. Who is it? You. Cypress, move out of there. Oh, yeah. Actually, I didn't want them in here last time because they got attacked. Well, yeah, it would be using the same-ish guitar sounds, I imagine. It's just all the way up in here. Got one of them up here. You guys, I didn't even notice. You go back. Alright, bring you forwards. I need to learn it. Time to learn was lockpicking. That's pretty cool talent though. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna try to get these guys to sneaky kill that one. Maybe kill this one. You can keep on that. Isn't it one of those talents where it's like if you're particularly good at it, people start to question why you're good at it, even if like there's a legitimate reason why you learnt to use it in the first place? You move up. Actually, at this point, if you guys can move back, I can get you guys out of the way. Maybe head down to that. I'll see what I can do with this lot up here. So I'm thinking, at this point, if I save, it could be disastrous, it could be fine. Let's see how we go. Everybody's currently still alive at this point as far as I'm concerned. You lot, move back. You guys have killed what you need to kill, move back. You two. You, I'm going to get you to move forwards. You have a gun, but you're right there. Maybe move aside a little bit. I remember that. I know that it's supposed to be illegal to have stuff like that in your car. Okay, let's see what I can do. I think it's only... Maybe this one's the only one left? Okay. Did we just win? That looks like we won. That looks like we won. How is this going? How's McPherson? Got 4 hours. All right. Everybody, I need you to be free of what you're doing. Okay, let's clear away some of this. Yes, I said close. I'm going to have to save this as a new slot because this is best case scenario is a lot of animals dead, but nobody's like no people are dead yet. I know that McPherson's being tended to already. I'm going to have to see what I can do about getting him out of there. Okay, let's get this one tentative save. That one. Okay. Let's see, where is he? He's down here somewhere, right? I don't even know what other animals are down here that are hurt. It's fucking impossible. Okay, McPherson's still being tended to, I believe. Who have I got here? If I have somebody that's healthy enough that can run them back, I'll get them to just take them. Bionic stomach. You don't look like you've got any problems with moving people. Just see if you can get her out of there. She's got like 6 hours. You've got leg injuries. What about Red's got a left leg? You've got brain. You've got slowed down. Cypress is right next to you. Cypress is a better medical person though, right? Maybe you can tend to McPherson. No, just got rescue. Okay, how about moving's 50%, 50%. Come on, I need somebody that's right near him. You. Go rescue McPherson. We've got 4 hours to get him from the bottom of the map to hospital. Here's hoping. Here we go. So many people and animal down here that are so badly injured. So much of my stuff is just destroyed. Okay. They'll also have to fix all these, like, fences and stuff as well. Okay. They are carrying them up there. I just don't know if they'll make it. You're okay. You are. And Asan's fine. Yeah, animals are starting to roam. You're fine. You've got 7 hours. You've got 12 hours. Okay, I think, apart from maybe Nick's fine. Okay, I think all of my people who need medical care have gone for medical care. Just got to keep an eye on them once they get up here. Like, you were fine, but I believe Chimpanzee needs help. Okay. Viper's in a bed. How long you got? You got 12 hours. Nina, you have 23 hours. Quite a lot of time. Where is there McPherson? Dodsworth, I believe, is a really good medical person. You get the priority. Everybody else can get tended to by an appropriate doctor in time. Except for this chimpanzee, he's going to need help within 7 hours. And maybe you? No, you're fine. Silverware, what are you doing? Have you got... You've got okay medical. What about you? You've got 7. You can be working. Ah, they're already working on it. How's McPherson doing? Fucking very, very lucky. Hey, son, are you right? You're just gonna play hoops while you bleed out, or horseshoes, or whatever. Here comes all of our allies. Never really kind of like helped. One of them did. One guy named Nathan really helped. That was about it. McPherson is still a medical emergency. I'm gonna save over both since we survived that. How are my prisoners doing? Still at 15, still at 9. I can recruit you. I feel like I never see this one get up. Never see that one up and walking around. Ah, they're roaming away. My goals? You're asking what my goals are. I'm trying to get... Well, I was trying to get geothermal power and stuff up and running, which I got. What's happening with this? I'm trying to make sure I save all of my animals and people at the moment, because there are some down here that I can't even see. It's cute. And I'm supposed to be going off on a caravan before winter hits, but I'm delayed now, so I don't know how that's going to go. You rescue that one too. And then I've got to rebuild all this straight up. And then I was gonna be setting up for winter, but that's not really going to happen now because I don't have time to set up for tofu. Maybe just carry the dromedary. Might be a better idea. I don't have time to set up the grow areas before winter hits on my map. It would be nice if I did. Rescuing. You're eating. Maybe you could come and do this instead. I'm just going to see who's available. Yeah, some people are going to die. Army is on that. Work on that. Try to get this fence done as soon as possible, because what's going to happen is some of my animals are going to start to roam away. Okay. So my intention was that I was supposed to be getting them out. I was supposed to be going and attacking this outpost, decimating them, and then coming back with some goodies before winter, ASAP before winter. This still needs to happen. Most of my caravan is dead. Like, basically a good chunk of my animals got decimated. But my people, none of them are in mental state, so long as they heal up, they can go on their caravan. A couple of people are missing guns, so I'm just going to have to make sure that we, let's see, bring these guns in. Yeah, I'll haul that back. Look, if you're going to wander around down here, you might as well be hauling that. So I wanted to get it to a point where at winter, I don't have really any downtime. So summer and winter, it doesn't matter. My people are building food and they're, dealing with animals, and then I could keep extra animals over winter because extra food, all sorts of stuff. That's kind of what I was working for. I wasn't expecting to get this built up so fast. I'm not mad about it because all these are going to be bedrooms on these outside bits. And then I'm going to have big production rooms in here. So I'm going to have 4 production rooms. And then this is going to be the rec center. So I'm going to have 2 medical areas and 2 storage areas. So this is going to become my food storage for all the food gear up here. And this is going to become general storage. So then that's all the rec stuff's got to move down into here. But I'm also going to need light and everything too. So I could do some really fucking pretty lights with this too, actually. What have I got? I guess like greens and shit exist. Let's slap some white lights here. Some white lights at the door. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Furniture, sun lamp, red. I usually have, in every case, every time I play the games, I always have a kind of plan to try to do a certain amount. Like, I do have stuff literally written down on my second screen that I reference to make sure that I'm doing stuff, which I don't think I've... No, I did select the research thing. I just don't need to look at it too often. I say you get a ban. Enjoy that. Yeah. No, let's see. Blue lights for everybody. Every bedroom gets a blue light. And then let's see. I could go with green for the internal stuff. I haven't really done any green. It's just bots. That's all it is. I've seen them on yours as well. I normally get them in the first few minutes as soon as I start talking. They normally like follow you, and then after a while they'll say something. But yeah, I haven't had one for a while. Where'd my thing go? There it is. And where's my picture? There it is. I had to move those to do the thing. Yeah, I don't mess around with it anymore. I don't time them out or, you know, say no to whatever they're putting up. I just legit, they get banned. You know, I'll have a new one up and about doing stuff next stream. It'll be all good. So it's going to be green, blue. I thought about making this central area red because in the past I had this red centered, but I actually reckon I could probably do nicer colors with like maybe greens and whites. So if I was to put, because I think I've got this still on green, maybe make this more of a green. I've never really worked with the greens because I don't find it's a very strong color in this game, which is a bit of a shame. But, I mean, you know, the game how it is generally does alright with colours and shit. Put a couple of greens in the centre. I think that will buff through from... I think that's almost too many. They'll be very bright in here. I could have actually just put them on the inside. Maybe some white ones here. And then have those ones up there. Or, better yet, I have ideas. These can cancel. And these ones, just put them out on the outer part. Yeah. There we go. They'll make an interesting pattern for certain. I could put, where is it? I have a spare thinger. I think I actually have two. Please tell me you're not actually sleeping that. I hate it when I'm trying to build a floor in an area because it's next to fucking impossible to see anything. That can go back to that. I cannot see. Must have it in the hospital. Maybe I've got two in here. I've got one there. I've got one there. There's two. There's three. 4. Maybe I'll put the 5th one up here. Yeah, 5. I was going to say, I'm like, I've got them places. If that's the hospital, that's a hospital. Don't stress too much about falling asleep, honestly. If you need to fall asleep or you want to doze off, yeah, I'm not going to be mad about it. Reinstall this here. I know that's currently the rec room, but this will be fine. Let's get all this gone. So now I can see. Not really. I just put some pretty coloured lights around the place that won't really be obvious for a bit. If I'm bringing electricity in here, I'm bringing it off this grid. That's why I wanted that one. Yeah, alright. I may have to... I don't know if the fence is actually in the problem. It would be, wouldn't it? So I probably need to put it like there, I would say. To do that, I need to bounce out the electricity so it's not touching it by about 1 grid around the block. Alright, hold on. So with the power, I want probably... Then again, I'm also going to have to move this too, so... Hold up. How big was it? I got a new recruit. Sweet. Alright, if it's there, it's to that tree. Okay. What I need to do... Move this. 3 up, about 3 down. That's probably about right. And do it again to get the power underneath. What I want to do is move this out. I'm guessing literally just the one. Rose should do it. But I'm going to need to pull the power out from under it a bit wider. So that's literally going to have to go around this wide. Not there. There. The only reason why I'm doing that is I don't want them to connect. So if I'm going to do that, I might as well honestly just make it have the same look. And somebody's having food binge because, yeah, food binge. Let's get this. Let's just make this all the thing. There. Cool. So when I slap down the power conduit there, that shouldn't be a problem. I knew there was a reason why I needed one on this because I'm doing a thing with this thing. Okay. New person, Snake. What's your deal? You're a normal person as well. Let's speed this up a bit too. The attack, no drugs. I also don't know how quickly my people are actually going to get out to caravan. I'm not expecting it anytime soon because so many are injured. I also don't know which one's dropped a gun, but it should still be fine. Like McPherson is really injured. Let's see, what have you got? You got cooking's a 4. What's this? A 9. Okay, so your 9's kind of like your best. 4. Yeah, my animals are still roaming away. I'm honestly going to put that up higher. Okay, let's get down here. Now, look, weeks. Is it this one spot here? And Asan's working on it. Cool. All right, because if everything's giving me multiple roaming away things, it's probably a problem. Chris, if you're just chilling, maybe you can't do it. What about Cyprus or somebody? Oh man, you're literally taking the silver away from this caravan. Can you add rice? Where is somebody from the caravan? Lincoln, no. There's somebody that's awake from the fucking caravan and not injured. You. Can you please load all that into the caravan? I'll get somebody else. You. Load it all into the caravan. I really need them to make sure that they're actually taking the food that they've dropped. The only reason why they've dropped any food is because when the animals got attacked, down went all the food. Okay. There's a few meals here as well. Norman's awake. He can do that. Ginseng's on his way down. He can maybe move some other stuff in a second. Maybe you can load that. You can load the berries. I'll get you loading some stuff while you're here for a few minutes, eh? It's really pivotal that you actually load up some of the food. Nitro was on that. Nitro, mate, I don't know where you're going. Maybe want to drop that because they're gonna need it. Yeah, just load that stuff up on the animals, huh? Cool. If nothing else, they have some amount of food. They haven't got all of it because they reckon they've loaded it on some and others have dropped. Who's having a mental break? Cammy is. You'd be right. Your ear was cut off, not, you know, everything else. That's all built. That's all restrained. What do we got for animals? We've got some predators on here now. Rid of them. Cool. This will be a problem in a moment, but these are also getting pretty close. At least now that people are healing, I can do some proper saves. Let's see, bring some power in here. It'll be a while before this will actually have power. Take it through here. I do not want it to connect to that. It should be fine not to take it from there. Oh yeah, they're continuing to form their caravan now. This is kind of the only good thing is I can kind of zip this around this way. Having to do all the shitty zigzagging crap. Somebody's in a shoot frenzy too. Yeah, this isn't too bad. I'm not going to have to zigzag it around the whole goddamn map. Get it connected. That's really good. The only problem is I noticed this spot down here that Warg is revenging. What I want is that to get deconstruct so that can get built. Because they were too efficient and managed to seal in an area without finishing it. It also has a tree in it. So, you know, that's also an issue. Now, I do have to get some power into the center room. That's not too much of a problem because that's just going to be zigzagging this crap. And off the caravan goes. Okay. I actually don't mind this particular building that I've got here. I almost wish I had done this up the top, because it works a lot better with this map. Like, it's not like I can't undo what I've got up there. It's just work to fix it. And I do like having multiple different designs on my map. There we go. All right, every room is going to have access to power in every direction in the most simple possible way. How are they going for... I actually still have a lot of steel, all things considered. How's this doing? Bran, what are you doing? You're hauling unfertile eggs. How is that? Oh shit, that reminds me. I was just realizing, I'm like, I haven't released a whole bunch of animals. I bet they're probably really hungry. I'm glad I just checked in on them. Because otherwise, let's see, panthers. Those are all panthers. You're a female. You can, that one can get slaughtered. Let's see. That's right. I got a male Thrumbo. Let's see, rhino. I think you were in the same pen as the Thrumbos and the Mega Sloths where the panthers are. Yeah. All kinds of all over the place. Let's see, guinea pigs are still in small animals and you guys are all in the cat zone. Cool. All right. So now let's go and see. These poor fucking cats are probably friggin' starving. I'll start having mass exodus of the animals, like leaving bedrooms and stuff. All right. I feel like I can breathe for a second. Like, if you guys ever played a game where it's so, I don't know, there's physical pressure on your body and you just don't inhale and exhale properly for a little while. And then when you finally get that moment where everything calms the fuck down, you actually just like get that inhale and exhale and you don't know how much you actually needed it the whole time. Because that's how I'm feeling right now. Oh, my caravan did get out. All right, cool. They did end up getting out a fair bit. I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that. One person's having a mental break and there's 24 colonists. Yeah, I get that playing some games. I don't know. I wouldn't say shooter games are it, but pretty much anything that's like legit strategy where you got to kind of almost hold your breath for a moment while something happens just to see if it even does the thing. Good God, look at how disgusting the hospital is. I'll click off something for a second. There we go. I have played chess. I can only play digital chess. If I get an actual chessboard in front of me, I remember some of where the chess pieces move, but not all of them. Not well enough. I like having the kind of guidelines of, you know, the digital chess. I can play chess reasonably well online, at least. Can kick some AI ass on that. I used to actually play against other players at one point. Just don't know. It stopped being like something super popular, but I used to play it on my work lunch years and years ago, and I was pretty good at it. I was good enough that I think I was in advanced section. And I'd usually win most of the time. And the game would run so fast. It's just stupidly fast all the time. It's weird to think back on like stuff like that. Like I actually really like checkers a lot more. Checkers is probably the first kind of board game I got the full grasp of and was really good at it. Like stupidly good at it. When I was a kid. And it's such a simple game. It's not like it's difficult or something, but you know when you've got a game that you can beat your sibling or like one of your friends that always beats you and it's that thing that makes you feel smart? That was my checkers. Obviously as an adult, I kind of like semi-suck at it. Either that or like the AIs have got better. I just like to assume I suck at the game now. I only have 3 more prisoners to go, and I'm pretty sure I took in 3 extra at one point. So I had 11, which would be taking me up to 65. And with these last 3, that'll be 68 people. Yeah. do you find that, like, are you more comfortable with drawing online or in the physical world? Because I find that, like, when it comes to correcting stuff, I am a lot more comfortable with physically correcting a piece of paper artwork than I am with